Hey everyone, it's Mari, and I'm here again today with another 12 by 12 scrapbooking process. And I'm just going to size down my white cardstock here, taking 1/4 of an inch off the four sides of the paper because I'm going to use another piece of pattern paper as a frame behind this. So I'll just set that off to the side. And now I'm going to take this black and white striped paper and I'm just going to take the center out of it and just use the outer edges of it for the frame. And then I can use that center part for layering or just whatever for another project. And I won't waste that center part. Won't need that center part just because I'm not going to do any mixed media. So I can just, use just the outer edges and that'll work perfectly. Sometimes when you use mixed media and your paper warps a little bit, you need that whole piece of 12 by 12 paper behind your layout to just really smooth your paper out. But in this case, that wasn't what was going to be happening. So I'm just using that paper as a nice frame all the way around the edge. And I've just turned it so that I have those diagonal lines going the direction that I want them. And now I'm going to start working on the layout. So I had this really cute picture of Bailey that she sent me. It's a Snapchat photo. And I just really love, it's that filter with the butterflies in the hair. And I've really been wanting to use these Maggie Holmes Bloom collection butterflies that I fussy cut out of the butterfly paper. And I have a whole little Ziploc bag of them and I haven't used them yet. So I thought this would be a great photo to use them with. So I'm just taking some different pattern papers and I'm creating a photo mat there for Bailey's picture. Some of these papers are from Felicity Jane. I think that wood grain is from the Bloom collection again. In fact, I think it's from the back side of the butterfly paper. So now I'm just going to distress the edges a little bit of my photo mat there. And it's a fairly small photo and I end up with a lot of white space on this layout, but you'll see what I end up doing with that here in a bit. So I just took this small doily and I put it behind the photograph. And now I'm just going to take those butterflies and just kind of decide where I want to put those on the layout. So I'm going to commit to sticking that down there, and I'm going to struggle a little bit here with what I decide kind of think I should do with the white space on this layout. I thought about a lot of different options, but I end up using a cut file on the layout, which I think it looks okay in the end. I like it. But yeah, it was just kind of, I had a lot of trouble kind of trying to come up with an idea for this one. So I just put the butterflies down there just using some glue dots and just offsetting them a little bit just to kind of make it look like they're fluttering around that picture. And now I'm going to take this wood veneer. This is from a Felicity Jane kit as well. I'm not sure which one, but I really like the looks of that flower with one of the die cuts that I'm going to use here. So I end up sticking that down there. I put another little label behind that just to put another little layer there. And that's a Felicity Jane cut apart there as well, or one of the sticker cut aparts from one of the kits. And I'm just going to glue that down and use that as part of that little cluster at the corner of the photo there. So I like how that looks so far. So now I'm just going over to that left side and I'm thinking of what I want to do over on that side. So I have this scrap piece of pattern paper from the same dot paper that I used in that layer on the photo. And I just wanted to add a little bit of extra interest over on that side with grouping up here with that cluster that I'm going to use in the top left-hand corner there. So I tried some of these other little bits that I had on my desk, but I didn't like how those looked with that stripe paper. They just clashed too much. I do really love that flower die cut. That is from the Maggie Holmes Bloom die cut pack. And now I've just decided I want to distress that pattern paper on the side there a little bit too, just to give it a little more dimension. So I'm going to stick that flower down and then continue with that butterfly theme up in that corner. And then just to bring the wood veneer idea back up to that corner as well, from continuing it from the bottom cluster. I put a couple of little wood veneer hearts up there as well, and another little die cut banner label up there as well. And that's, again, that's from a Felicity Jane kit. So it's the same tone of pink that's in the pink paper that's in that layer. That's all from the same kit. So the pattern paper in the photo layer is that really pretty soft pale pink. I really like that, and I like that with the picture. And the dress that she's wearing in the photo is kind of got a little bit of lace on it, so I just wanted to kind of continue that really delicate sort of feminine theme in the layout as well. So I'm just going to take some gold sequins and glue them down here just with some glue dots in a minute. And I'm just going to take this fine black and white washi and just add that as a little bit of detail down in that photo mat. And then I'll add it back up in that cluster up at the top there again, just to repeat that same element up in that top cluster. Just going to size it down a little bit. And that's some washi that we got in one of our Felicity Jane kits too, and I just love it. It's super thin, so it's, just when you want to add just a tiny little touch of washi, it's really delicate, and I really like it. I like the width of it. And I'm just sticking those sequins down, and you'll see a little bit of a time warp here. I took my silhouette and I did that silhouette cut file, and it says refuse to settle for anything less than butterflies, and I just backed the die cut or the silhouette cut file with some yellow paper from Felicity Jane, and then I used the word butterflies and just in white. I like that. I just like the white, how it's just really subtle on there and really pretty, and I love that font. It's so gorgeous. This is, like I said, this is from the Silhouette Design Store, and if I remember to, I'll link the name of that cut file in the description below. So I'm just showing you, I sewed on the layout there a little bit. I really like to sew my journaling lines on my layouts, and I also put a stamp down at the bottom below the journaling that says just be you, and I added a little black puffy sticker from Maggie Holmes underneath the photograph as well. So I'm just going to do some gold splatters here with some Shimmers Vibes in Glorious Gold. It's my new favorite gold mist. I think I really love it. And that's going to be the layout for today, guys. So thanks so much for stopping by. I had a lot of fun creating this layout, and I like how it turned out in the end. Thanks so much, and I'll see you another time here on my channel. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.